to the box toward Muller, knocked away by Bogey and cleared nicely by Oscar to the midfield line.
Oscar's got to watch out for Gerd Muller in there, but it's good to see him playing intelligent position, too.
Right, here's Romero now. A long, hard shot. It just went over the top. Romero saw the goalkeeper coming out, and he banged it over the top. From Lockhart Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, no score in the game. Cosmos and the Strikers. You're watching Cosmos Soccer. Now rolls it to Cubillas, back to Bonbalay, and the Strikers building an attack. Rolls the ball nicely to Marinho. Marinho has Cubillas running ahead of him. Here comes Francisco Marinho. Long chip to Muller. Gerd fires a shot across the goal. Shot and a goal. Colin fouls from Marinho and Muller. And Fort Lauderdale on top, Seamus.
Well, the Cosmos were victimized there by the overlap. Wilson went way up on the overlap. The ball was played quickly out, and as any coach knows, when you're counterattacking after an overlap, you play the ball into that vacant position, and that's where the goal came from. You see the ball coming wide to the right. That's where Wilson is coming back too late to challenge Muller. Muller slides it across the goal. It evades everybody, including the goalkeeper. There's Marinho trying to tuck it in. He can't do it, but he does pull it back here. A good heady move there, and in it goes by Cubillas.
Did you think that Muller was passing that ball, or was that a shot? Did a nice job of saving it before it went out of bounds, but it's picked off by Hudson. A long lead now to Cubillas. What a pass. Esky came up and a shot and a goal. Cubillas.
My goodness, what a well-taken ball by Cubillas, sorry, with Eskandarian draped all over him, and he kept Esky off. Here's the ball through, a wonderful cross ball from one side to the other. Here you see Esky on the outside. Prefer to have him on the inside, but he's on the outside. Cubillas could pick his spot. No chance for Hubert Birkenmeier. 2-0, Fort Lauderdale.
That was a brilliant ball by Hudson in the first half. Lockhart Stadium, big crowd as usual on hand to see the Cosmos. That's Cubillas. A brilliant ball to Hudson in the box, and he hit the post, and a goal. Now they're going to say offside, I believe. Offside.
Yeah, he was well offside. The flag was up. The whistle had gone long before the shot was taken. It was very obvious offside. Good trap here pulled by the Cosmos. There's the pass through, but you see how far offside he is. Way offside. Number 4, Ray Hudson.
All right, Cosmos down 2-0. Gerd Muller. Cubillas. Alberto caught the ball. Carlos intentional catching the ball because Muller was breaking. Now the Cosmos are asking for the linesman to have called an offside before the handball, and they're not getting the...
Yes, his flag was up, in fact.
Can't wait for those two to come back. Long Marinho open on the left side. Eskandarian will have to pick him up. Marinho. Little give and go. Back to Marinho. What a play. Actually was way off the mark. All right, corner kick now for the Cosmos. Beckenbauer took that corner. That's unusual. A shot, and Mauser was way out of the goal. He made the save. And luckily for Mauser, the ball was hit right at him. He was right at the edge of the box. Fort Lauderdale's done a very good job defensively. No doubt about that, and you give them credit for that. They've made things really tough on the Cosmos. Now they get it into Sanino. Beats his man. Quinaya still in the box. A shot, a great save. What a great save by Mauser. As Quinaya, with a great bit of footwork inside. Watch this now. This is Sanino, and watch Giorgio.
Nice touch on there. Giorgio keeps his cool, beats his man, puts it on his right foot. Now back to the left with the shot. Off Mauser and off the post, I think. Yes, it came.
Stolen by Hudson. Against Oscar. They lead a pass coming right through for the shot that's deflected, and it went in a goal.
Good opportunistic goal by Cubillas, who really accelerated through the penalty area there after the ball was stolen away from Carlos Alberto. Now the ball is pushed through. You see Hudson there on it. Makes some good room inside. And there, look at this acceleration by Cubillas across Eskandarian. Esky almost catches him. In fact, does clip the ball off the edge of Esky's leg, and it just rolls into the goal with the ever-present Muller waiting to be sure.
And out of Hudson. Good ball to Marinho. Marinho against Oscar. And offside. Offside. From Lockhart Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's 3-0. Fort Lauderdale over the Cosmos. Cosmos are going to have to take some risks now. There's still time remaining, 24-52, but they're down 3-0. That time, Birkenmeyer bobbled the ball, and Muller hit it wide, and Bugs Bunny almost had a heart attack.
He's in shape, though.
I think Muller's going to take it. Just wide. Cleared by Johnny Pott. Now the volley by Alberto to Liverich. Beat Bonballet and also Jameri. Mark beats another man, comes in, tips it to Quinaglia, and a save. Good left-footed shot. Great effort by Liverich that time. And for the second time tonight, look at the effort by Liverich.
This is Mark at his best. Takes on 2 or 3 players, then lays it off for Giorgio on his left foot, and he unhesitatingly...
Romero. Down 3-0. Romero got it to Hulser. Hulser, pretty good control there. Beckenbauer on the right. Here's the cross in front. A great goal! Quinaglia.
Oh, tremendous goal by Giorgio. Frustrated all night long. Perfect timing. He runs from behind the defender, gets in front of him, and has a spectacular diving header into the corner. A great service ball by Beckenbauer wide first. Here you see, I think this is Romero actually plays the ball wide to Hulser, and it comes back, I think, to Beckenbauer first. And Beckenbauer, yes, first time wide out to, I think it's Sanino. And he makes a nice trap, and then a quick ball, and watch Giorgio get inside the defender. See, inside him for the first time, and that wonderful diving header into the upper.
Colin Fowles, who scored a goal in the first half for Fort Lauderdale. Cubillas has the other 2. Quinaglia scored for the Cosmos. Muller plays it back now. Hudson winds and fires a low shot, and Birkenmeyer did well to get down on that, and I believe he was hurt.
This shows what he's doing.
It's never been the strong part of Giorgio's game, the head ball. But he's made some really good head ball shots. Here's Muller, and a goal, and it's not going to count. It's not going to count. That's the 3rd goal that Lauderdale scored that does not count. Lost it again to Cubillas. And now in the box to Muller, and a shot and a goal by Marinho, I believe.
Well, that pressure in the center of the defense when the Cosmos were trying so hard to put all their efforts into attack, it eventually paid off because Mourinho finally came through, got the extra man situation on Wilson. Wilson had no chance, really. He had to play Mueller, and Mourinho came around free and had the ball placed at his feet, and it was an easy tuck-in goal for him.
Solid fullback, and he's really helped this club. He's done a good job on that left side, and he's been under pressure all night long from Sanino. And there's a fight going on at the other side of the field.
Yes, someone's shirt just got pulled off.
Somebody's shirt got pulled off.
Looks like a couple
incredible.
of spectators, yeah.
Yes.
A couple of spectators came out on the field. All right, Beckenbauer, a long ball coming for Giorgio. Auguste made a fine defensive play and rolls it back to the keeper. And that is it. And Fort Lauderdale, to the delight of over 18,000 fans here in Lockhart Stadium, have beaten the Cosmos 4-1 for the 2nd time in their history.